Hi guys, today we're looking at our linear patterns, linear patterns. Let's just get straight to the first example. So in this case we have a pattern of which is 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. So this is our pattern. Normally 1 is called term 1. This is term 1, 4 is term 2, 7 is term 3, 10 is term 4, and 13 is term 5. Okay, the first thing that we need to do if you're analyzing a term or you're trying to find the pattern or you're trying to find a general or a solution is to look at the different. So the different, when we're finding the different, we're looking at term 2 minus term 1 and then term 3 minus term 2, so the bigger term minus the lowest term of that. So in this case let's look at a general formula. So for this we have a general formula of which is Tn is equal to a plus into n minus 1 times d. Okay, so this general formula helps us to find any term in a sequence or in a pattern, so we can find any term in the pattern. Okay, let's look at it. Let's look at a. So when we look at a is the same as t1. So our a is the same as t1. T1 is always equal to a, but the difference is always what we were looking at when we're looking at these two here. So the difference can be t2 minus t1, and the difference will be the same if it's a linear. The difference would be the same if it's linear. So t3 should be the same as t3 minus 2 should be the same as t2 minus t1. Okay, so let's try to get straight to this example here, and then you can see our sequence is 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. Let's find the difference. So 4 minus 1 is 3, 7 minus 4 is 3, 10 minus 7 is 3, and 13 minus 10 is also 3. So this here is what we call our difference. This is equal to d. This 3 is different. We normally call it a common difference. Okay, so let's look at finding the general term now. Let's say we want to find the general term of this sequence of this pattern. Our general formula here is Tn is equal to a plus into n minus 1 times d. Okay, so our a in this case is 1, of which is the first term, plus into n minus 1, a different is 3, so we multiply by 3. So what to do, we have 1 plus, so we have to multiply 3 with n, 3 with n, and we have to multiply 3 with minus 1. So in this case we have plus 3n minus 3. Okay, so our formula should look like 1 minus 3 plus 3n. Okay, so this is nothing but minus 2 plus 3n. To rearrange it, it should be 3n minus 2. Okay, so our tn is equal to 3n minus 2. Let's try to test it to see, because we already know that our t1 is 1 and our t2 here is 4, our t3 is 7. Let's check if this general formula works. Let's try to find term. Let's say we want to find term 2. So t2 will be equal to t2. So we see wherever there was n, there is 2 now. So wherever you see n, you just put 2. So from this equation here, that is general, because we have found the general term. So wherever you see n, you put 2, because we're looking at term 2. So this would be 3 to the power, 3 into 2 minus 2. This gives us 6 minus 2, of which is 4, and this is correct because our T2 here, because our T2 here is 4. You can look at it. Suppose we want to find the term that is not here. Let's say the question they say find term 6, for example. So to find term 6, we do the same thing. This is our general, so looking T6 is equal to T6 is equal to 3 into 6 minus 2. So 3 times 6 is 18, so we have 18 minus 2. So term number 6 was going to be term number 6 is going to be 16. So our next term will be 16. So you can find any term in a sequence here. Okay, let's try to look at quickly to look at this example. For this, let's say we have this example 2. So let's say we have this pattern here 5 9 13 17, and then they say find the general formula. So to find the general formula, you first write the formula. You always need to write this formula. This is a, so that you don't get confused. This is a n minus 1 into d, and then you need to find what is d. Let's try to find what is d. So our sequence is 5 9 13 17. So the difference here is 4. The difference here is 4. The difference here is 4, because 9 minus 5 is 4, 13 minus 5 is 4, 17 minus 13 is 4. Alright, so we call this our d. So this is our d. It's our d. D is 4. And then if you come back to this equation here, of which we're calling our general formula, we have Tn is equal to a plus, this is our formula. So this is the same as, so our a in this case is 5, because a is always the first term of the sequencing, plus into n minus 1 d. D is our difference, of which is 4. D is our difference, of which is 4, is equal to, so we have 5 plus, so we have to multiply 4. Our difference, we multiply it with n, and we multiply it with minus 1. So we're getting 4n minus 4. This is the same as 5 minus 4 plus 4n, and this is the same as 1 plus 4n. You can rearrange it and write it as 4n plus 1. So our Tn, our general formula, is 4n plus 1. Let's try to find term 4 to test it. So we have T4 can be equal to 4 into 4 plus 1. You can see 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1, and then this is 17. You can do the rest, or you can find the rest of the term using the same thing. So the important thing is to recall or to remember your formula here, and then you can always remember that the first term is the same as a. First term is equal to a, and then the difference of which is d. Once you get that, you put it to your general formula, and then you are close to finding the solution of whatever term you're looking for. So this is it, an introduction to linear patterns or linear equation. Thank you.